Namaste students. Let's start the next topic of the chapter relations and functions. We have finished with one word of the chapter, that is relation. We are going to start with functions now. Alright, what is a function? That we have done already in class 11, just a recapitulation. A relation f from set A to B is said to be a function. When I say set A to B, that means it's written as f is mapping is from A to B. Said to be function, a relation f from set A to B is said to be a function if every, or you say each element of set A has distinct image in set B. Each element of set A, सबसे पहले set A के हर एक element की एक image होनी चाहिए second set के अंदर. If this is set A, this is set B, this is A, this is B, this is C. Alright, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So it says each element of set A should have a distinct image, have a unique image in set B. हर एक set की each element of set A should be associated with a unique element, or you can say distinct, you can say unique, has a unique image in set B. Unique image in set B. Alright, that means every element A should not have two images, it should have a unique image. B has an answer. Clear? C has an image. C can have 2 as an answer, no problem. But A cannot have 2 answers. Every element, each element should have a unique image. That means एक का आंसर एक ही होना चाहिए. हाँ, दो एलिमेंट सेम आंसर शेयर कर सकते हैं, बट इधर एक से एरो दो तरफ नहीं जाना चाहिए. From one arrow should not go to 2. Is it clear? Or should not go to 2. From 2 elements, arrow can go to 1. 2 answers can share same image. For example, if I have fx is equals to x square as a function, if I put x is equals to minus 1, then also I get 1. If I put x is equals to 1, then also I get 1. This all we have done in class 11. So 2 elements can share same answer. But if suppose this is a function, if I put x is equals to 4, I am getting 2 answers. So this is not a function. Not a function. This is a function. 2 elements can share same answer, but one element cannot have 2 answers. एक एलिमेंट से दो पे एरो नहीं जाना चाहिए. हाँ, 2 से या 3 से एक पे एरो जा सकता है. There is no issue. That means a relation f is said to be a function if each element of set A has a unique image in set B. Unique, distinct आगे जाके one में function में आएगा. Alright, unique image in set B. हर एक क्या एक आंसर होना जरूरी है. और एक हर एक का अगर suppose यहाँ पर D element है and it does not have any answer in set B, then also it is not a function. What is each element? हर एक का एक आंसर होना चाहिए and that answer should be unique. It should be one answer, unique, only one answer. If first set के अंदर कुछ leftover है, then also it is not a function. So it can come in MCQs. Is it clear? Each element should have a image this side. If some element is left in the first set, then also it is not a function. I hope it's clear to everyone. Alright, this is the function. See, algebra of function, addition, subtraction, multiplication, we all did. Alright, we can add two functions, subtract two functions, multiply two functions, divide two functions. Then we did in class 11 types of functions also. Like we did identity function, modulus function, signum function. So all these things would be, you have to recapitulate, you have to revise once. So our topic in class 12 is classification of the functions. Alright, which we'll be doing it now. We have types of functions, or you say classification of functions. The first is into function. Into function. A function f from set x to y is said to be into function if there is at least one element in y, let that element be. There is at least one, कम से कम एक element in y which has no pre-image in set X. There is at least one element in the second set which does not have any pre-image in first set. It means this is set X, this is set Y. Say A has element 1, B also has one answer, this has 2, this has 3. There is some leftovers in set B. There are if there are elements in set B which does not have any pre-image in first set, then that set is said to be into function. That function is said to be into function. अगर second set में कोई element बच जाते हैं जिनकी कोई भी pre-image नहीं है या फिर वो किसी की image नहीं है, then the function is said to be into function. If the function elements are left in the second set which do not have any pre-image in the first set, then the elements are said, this function is said to be into function. That function is said to be into function. Is it clear? And the second is onto function, means if there is nothing left over in the second set. If I say onto function, a function f from x to y is said to be onto if every element in y has pre-image in set X. If every element has pre-image in set X, that means this is also, there is some element, say I'll say E here. Is it clear? There is no element left over in set Y. Very clear? Into मतलब जिसमें second set में कोई element बच जाता है जिसकी कोई भी pre image available नहीं है. Onto का मतलब जिसमें second set में कोई element नहीं बचता है. Every element is occupied with some element of set X. That means every element is an image of one or the other element of set X. हर एक के लिए एक element available हो, then it is said to be an onto function. Is it clear? It's very important onto because we will be proving it in the questions. Find if every element of set B or set Y has a pre-image in set X, then the set is said to be onto, otherwise it is into function. This is into function, otherwise into. Into matlab is elements are left, and onto means the elements are not left in the second set. Then the function is said to be into, as well as onto means into, leftover, onto, nothing is left in the second set. Is it clear to everyone? Alright, coming to the third one. Third is again. Third is 1-1 function, or we call it injective or injective function. Alright, a function f from set A to B is said to be, very clear from the name, 1-1, said to be 1-1 function if different elements of set A have different images in set B. Different elements of set A have different images in set B. Set A have different images in set B. Different elements of set A have different images in set B. Alright, then the function is said to be 1-1. Then the function is said to be 1-1. It means one element have different image. The arrow goes from 1 to 1, 1 function. No two elements will share same image. Is it clear? 1 arrow, one side, 1 arrow, one side. No two elements can share same image. Then the function is said to be 1-1 function. Then the function is said to be 1-1 function. Is it clear? Now it will have two parts. I say 1-1 into function. 1-1 into function. 1-1 भी है and that is into function also. अब into function की definition और 1-1 function की definition इकट्ठा. 1-1 and into. That means this is 1-1 and into definition only. If I say it is 1-1, one element has a one different image, different elements have different images, alright, but one element, if I say see this 3 is left. When something is left in the first set, that is said to be into function. Now it is 1-1 and into both. 1-1 means different element have different images, but there is something left in the second set, so it is 1-1 as well as into function. 1-1 as well as into function. Same we have 1-1 and onto. This is called bijection. This is we will be requiring in the functions. Bijection. Is it clear? 1-1 and onto means it has 1-to-1 relation, but there is nothing left in the first set. Sorry, second set. Nothing left in the second set. Any element can have, like, this is images, but nothing is left in the second set. It is 1-to-1 relation means one element has one answer. Is it clear? That is a function, but different elements have different images in set B, and there is no image left, no element left in the second set. no image element left in the second set. Is it clear? I hope it's very well. 1 1 and onto is the most important. This we will be using in the questions also. 1 1 and onto. 1 1 and onto function. Bijective function, or we call it bijection. Fourth is many one function. From name it is clear, many to one. Like 1 1 was 1 to 1, many to 1. So many elements can have one image. Function f from a to b is said to be many one function if two or more elements of set A have same image in Y. Is said to be many one if two or more elements of set A have same image in set B. Have same image in set B. Like say this also element has this answer, this also element has this answer. Alright, so two elements can share, two or more elements can share same image, then we say this is many one. From many the arrow is going to 1. From many the arrow is going to 1. It is also has the same parts. Many one into. This is the example when some elements are left in the second set. So many one into. Into means whenever there are elements left in the second set. Alright. So many one onto. When there is no element left in the second set. There is no element left in the second set. Many elements have one image, but there is no element left in the second set, so that is called many one onto. Is it clear? Fine. So we did into functions when there is something left in the second set, onto function when nothing is left in the second set, 1 1 when one different element, different image, 1 to 1 relation, many can have one image. And then 1 1 into, 1 1 onto. 1 1 onto is a very important concept which we'll be using in the questions, or else to find the inverse of a function. 1 1 onto is called bijective, because they'll be asking in few questions, prove the function is bijective or not. That means I have to prove 1 1 and onto function in that particular question. Is it clear? I hope the types of functions is clear to everyone.